So, acting head of NASA and Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy came out today and said that they plan to, by 2030, build a nuclear reactor on the moon. Also, that by next year, they want to get back to the moon. They want to launch a mission to circle the moon, as well as land back on the moon before the end of Trump's term. Now, why are they making these announcements right now? Well, I think it's a distraction away from the flailing economy, the tariffs on, tariffs off. It's not doing the economy any good. The job numbers are horrible. Donald Trump firing the head of the Labor Statistics Board uh, because he didn't like the jobs numbers. Um, and then you have the Fed talking about raising interest rates. And of course, you have the Epstein files, which Donald Trump can't get away from. So this is something else that's supposed to be seen as a positive to spin away from that. Well, look at what we're doing. We're doing all this good stuff with NASA. But how are they going to make that happen when they keep cutting NASA's budget almost every year? And it's to the point right now where we don't even have the budget with NASA to send up missions or the vehicles to send missions up to resupply the International Space Station. We're using subcontracts through SpaceX. So how is it going to happen? Well, of course, no details are provided other than they want to have it done by 2030 and that they want to find someone to lead the project in the next 60 days, which is interesting because I believe we're still under the Donald Trump hiring freeze that he put on, that he doesn't want to hire anybody for the federal government. But they want to build this 100 kilowatt nuclear facility on the moon. And it was originally going to be a 40 kilowatt. But of course, Donald Trump's got to make everything bigger than it needs to be. And I'm not sure how much power that would actually generate for how many people could reside on the moon or some kind of a complex. But they want to build it so that we could eventually put a base of some kind on the moon and have permanent human living capabilities there on the moon. It's an ambitious project, sure. But we're putting money into that, but we can't fund Medicaid. We can't fund Medicare. We're cutting food assistance. I think they have their priorities wrong, and they're trying to spin away from all of this by showing some grand thing they're doing. It's not going to work. I think everyday Americans are aware of what they're actually attempting here. It's a desperate plea to do something that looks positive, but in reality, it's not going to work. It's ambitious, sure, but it's not going to get away from the other news, and I don't even know if they're actually going to be able to get it done in the time frame they say.